your number 4 film is where we cross over a little bit. This is Varsity Blues. James Van Der Beek, Jon Voight. It is Texas high school football. You know a little something about Texas high school football, or at least Texas football. You went to the University of Texas.
And you know what? I was a journalist, and it's true. Whether you watch Friday Night Lights, which we may talk about, or especially in Varsity Blues, if you play high school football, I don't care where you are, they got huge wooden cutouts of you and your position in front of your house, and just the typical names. All right, how about Paul Walker playing the character Lance Harbor, the All-American quarterback, and Amy Smart is. Look at the young. I love these films with young actors. That Paul Walker's not a star yet. It's one of his first films. Who knew? I mean, may he rest in peace. They go on to such fame after that. But Van Der Beek, you're right. Amy Smart. There's a number of young actors in this film. I thought the guy that stole the film was Caan. Did you see the film?
Oh yeah, it's the one on our list that crossovers. So yeah.
Yeah, Scott Caan as Tweeter was great. Of course, Jon Voight is a great character actor, and he plays that really pretentious, sycophant coach named Bud Kilmer. He's got a statue, and it's his way or the highway. And Lance Harbor's a star quarterback. He gets injured, and here comes Johnny Moxon, played by Van Der Beek, and he reads Shakespeare, and he's a smart kid. And it's not, but he's a great player. Of course, typical story, he bashes heads with the coach and it gets down to the state finals. I won't say what happens, but it's good. I love the film because it had humor. There was some solace in it, and it had redemption.
Jon Voight, phenomenal actor, and he's doing a dead-on Barry Switzer impersonation. Like in the 2 or 3 years after Barry Switzer took over the Cowboys, he is channeling Barry Switzer better than anyone I've ever seen. Like, everyone always talks about Johnny Depp channeling Keith Richards in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He channels Barry Switzer in a way that, for some reason, no one ever points out. And plays that great antagonist coach of, like, it's my way or the highway kind of guy. Yeah, and this is also, it's number 4 on my list as well. You talked a little bit about sex appeal and the importance of, having a little eye candy. This is the film that has Allie Larter in the whipped cream bikini. I mean, how do you get any better than the whipped cream bikini? We didn't
I'll tell
see
you what,
it before.
It reminded me of Fast Times at Ridgemont High because Van Der Beek's character had the same reaction that Mike Radner had in Fast Times when Jennifer Jason Leigh says, my sister, no one's home tonight. My brother's out. My parents are out of town. And she's in her negligee. And she goes to kiss him. He goes, I got to get my mother's car home. Van Der Beek had the same response. I go, you nuts. Who turns that down? That is just a wow. You know what? When did that film come out?
1999.
So they didn't have, that wasn't Photoshop. They really had whipped cream on her. I'm a sick idiot. I would have loved to have been the boom operator. I would have been like Ricky Jay and Boogie Nights, shaking as I'm holding the boom mic.
Who turns it down? Well, you turn it down when you have Amy Smart at home. So, I mean, this full of options for the Dawson, right, as they would say.
The Dawson Creeper.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, he was, and it's sort of an interesting look too at that football culture of high school football in Texas, and the guy that has the talent but not the desire. So that's also kind of one of the other things that I love about Varsity Blues as well.